Welcome one and all to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and the family. We are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. Of course, we have a lot to tell you about. Now listen, this is where it all happens. We're talking about the good, we're talking about the bad, we're talking about the Mikey. Of course, things you've heard about before, you probably would hear it here in a different angle, with a different spin, if you know what I mean, the right spin. Yes, so we have things to tell you about. We're going to be hearing from the police. We're going to be hearing from other individuals. We're going to hear from the busmen. All right. In our headlines for tonight, the Ministry of Agriculture supports the launch of a backyard gardeners network. Very interesting. We'll talk about that. All right. Busmen protest in the city today, and you will hear what their plights are. Kirani to run tomorrow morning. We will hear from the police about that. Men caught with illegal firearms to be charged, and Thomas brothers linked to a number of robberies. And police are saying that all the gas station robberies that we've had, they believe it's linked to the same set of persons. We're going to talk about that in a moment. That's a very interesting program. I mean, listen, this is not a boring blah, 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 blah program, you know. You know what I mean? If I don't want to think blah, 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 well, I don't know where to go. But for here, we give you as real as it is. Yeah, as I'm telling you earlier, we have no horse in the race, so we tell you as it is. So brace all yourself and think. Now, here's what. Our headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of the Communal Cooperative Credit Union. Listen, when it comes to financial management, they help you with that. Communal Cooperative Credit Union, that's where I do my banking. Communal Cooperative Credit Union, Courts Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, all right? And we'll only know how the Housing Authority of Grenada stay. Superb distributors, you can check them out as well. We want to say thank you to them as well. And all the other businesses that supports this program, we'd like to say thank you for so doing. We're taking our first break, and when we come back, it's going to be real news in Ole Lili Lulu. So brace all yourself and think now.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom.
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
After being locked down during the pandemic, get ready for summer with Rika. Live this summer with Rika's Summer in Every Drop promotion. Buy any Rika combo of 6 200ml, 4 330ml, or 3 1-liter Rika juices and get a chance to win. Win Apple AirPods, plunge pools, beach chairs with umbrellas, barbecue grill set, gamer set, and weekly pop-up giveaways. With Rika, there's summer in every drop. Promotion ends August 31st. Tickets available at all leading retailers island-wide. Rika, distributed by Superb Distributors Inc., Tempe, St. George's.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 143114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Refresh and win. Refresh and win $10,000 cash with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Yes, you could be the lucky winner of $10,000 cash when you enjoy a 591 ml or 355 ml Coca-Cola Original Taste or 591 ml Sprite. Look under the special yellow cap to find your unique code and text to 423-1131 or enter via the web portal lnq.in/Coca-Cola GD to win weekly cash prizes, grocery vouchers, meal vouchers, mobile credits, free Coca-Cola, or the grand prize of $10,000 cash. Refresh and enter as often as you like. Coca-Cola. Open for better. Terms and conditions apply. Visit Coca-Cola Grenada on Facebook and Instagram for details. Please follow all COVID-19 protocols when redeeming prizes.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. NOWASA, committed to meeting customers' needs.
All right, family, and of course, we want to encourage you to please go ahead and share the program. You see, what happens is when you share the program, that's how other people get to know that we are live, and they too get to join the program and things like that. All right, and someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit compliments, Digicel. Okay, so let's get into what's making the news for tonight. Let's see what's here first. Now, the public cooperation is once again being sought by the Ministry of Health as it continues with its fogging operations. Now, it is urging individuals to cooperate with the fogging teams by opening your homes to allow them the fog to enter. Now, today, the fogging operations were conducted at Lacalome. Tomorrow, Thursday, fogging will be happening at Mardi Gras, in the Mardi Gras area. Fogging operations on the schedule dates will commence at 5 in the afternoon. Now, individuals with respiratory difficulties, you are asked to stay away from the fog or inform the teams of such conditions. Beekeepers, you are also asked to inform the team of any beekeeping activities in the area to be fogged by contacting 440-2095. Yeah, and if there's a whole area to be fogged and you alone have asthma or whatever your problem is, don't try to cause the neighborhood to be disadvantaged just because of you, You understand? You may have to probably go for a little while, move away from the area a little while or something like that, because, it's unreasonable for the entire area to not be fogged because of you. I'm just saying, in all fairness. So when they tell you if you have respiratory problem, also inform the team. Don't expect them to not fog the whole area because that's all I say, because all the Grenadians brave already. You understand? All you go just pack up in the middle of the road where you have enough place to just pull up on the side for you to have a conversation. You pack up in the middle of the road, and then after about a minute, when them people, after waiting for a little while, being a little patient, and they realize, but wait, now what going on in the house? They give you a little tooth to remind you that you're in the government road. You go turn around, I can't wait! Grenadians jetting up. Anyway, so let me continue. We don't come here for that. Now, the next thing that we have to tell you about, boy, is there is this very interesting initiative. You understand? That we have to share with all you. It's about backyard gardening. You understand? And these are things we don't hear about all the time. But we had to tell all you about it. I suppose to have a picture somewhere there, you know, because I want to share the business with all of them. Let me see if I get a picture. You understand? Because I have to say, yes, man, look it here. Look it here. So here are the people and things, you know. Here, look here. Look here. Right. So, now, increasing food security through backyard gardening, promoting sustainable agriculture, and encouraging healthier eating habits are the aims of the Backyard Gardeners Network Initiative. Now, the newly launched all the clap for the initiative, now what it is. Now, the newly launched initiative is a collaborative effort between the Ministry of Agriculture and the Inter-American Institute for Cooperation on Agriculture, the IICA. Now, the Ministry of Agriculture is pleased, they say, to collaborate with the IICA for this initiative, as we recognize, they say, this as one of the ways to encourage food and nutrition security for all. And that's according to the Senator, the Senior Agricultural Officer, Lauren St. Louis. Now, the agronomist also explained that this initiative will give foods a shorter carbon footprint, while at the same time encouraging healthier eating habits. Now, the official launch of this new network of 30 persons included a practical training session on the important elements in the backyard gardening, during which participants were able to share information and techniques. So I'm thinking this actually is a really good initiative. You understand? Anyway, we'll in that piece day. Earlier, the next thing we have to tell all you about, boy, a 25-year-old Akim Williams, who is a fisherman of Telescope St. Andrew, is currently remanded at a detention center in Tobago after appearing before a Scarborough Magistrates Court yesterday. According to police, Williams was arrested and charged by immigration officials in Tobago after he allegedly entered the state at a place not appointed for entry. Now, authorities also found a quantity, they say, of cannabis in Williams's possession, resulting in the seizure of a fishing vessel he reportedly used to travel to the island. Williams will remain remanded in Tobago until August 30th. Boss, you go miss Kirani run? What it is? I hope they are TV ending. Now, he was currently on bail in Grenada for money laundering and trafficking a controlled drug. He was recently ordered to surrender all his travel documents, report to the Grenville police station once weekly, and seek the country's permission to leave the state of Grenada. All right, yikes. All right, so we are moving on. Well, we were telling all you last night it was going to be Red Day. You understand? Well, it happened. The Bus Association, boy, they call out their members and things now. They say, listen, this $16 gas price thing ain't working. You understand? So it's about time we make our voices heard. And so, them men and them decided they were putting down the keys and picking up their placards in protest of high fuel prices here in Grenada. And they want the government to do something about it.
Right now, men here are struggling to survive. Well, some have to even look ramen when you don't eat. We have bus operators dying from poor health because they're on poor diet. Right? This is because we cannot eat. We are not making enough to eat. We have calculations that would show you what our profit margin is. There is nothing there to feed our family, right? All that we are working for is being taken away by a system that was created to take it away from us. Look at the gas price. St. Lucia, $13.95. St. Vincent, $13.20. Dominica, $12.68. Barbados, when you convert it to EC, $5.18. But Grenada, $16.38 in St. George's, $16.38 outer St. George's, and $16.36 in St. George's. Well, what kind of thing is that? We getting a different gas from somewhere? Right? Why is it that we, on numerous occasions, we have asked, we have had countless meetings with government, and we are tired of meeting and meeting. There is no formal way of engagement between the National Association and government. We have asked for that. There's a stakeholder committee that was supposed to be set up by the Grenada Transport Commission. We have yet to see it, right? So when our voices cannot be heard, what do? We have to take to the street because it's all about survival right now. We have routes that are overcrowded, right? Where we have to be blocking road, and that only fuels the demonization of the business that we do. But what if we stop work? Where will Grenada be? Where will Grenada be if we choose to stop work? Today we're sending a signal that we need some change, we need some solutions. We have change, we have solutions in, and we have provided that to government, and we're looking forward to getting that now. The gas price can be adjusted. No, it can be, right? We know it can be. So we want an adjustment.
Now, let me share this with you. I am not just a bus operator. I own a bus, but I also have had and continue to have vehicles, right? And I have a couple of issues, and I think a lot of people share these concerns. One, when we look at the road conditions in our country, it is nothing short of deplorable, for the most part. The road conditions are nothing short of deplorable. And when people come out to fix the roads, it is always like a quick fix, a patch here, a patch there. And we are saying that the government has a responsibility to make sure that the roads are properly fixed. We are not begging for a privilege here, you know. We are not begging for a favor here. This is a right, you know. We, as the people of this country, voted 15 people into office to look after the needs of an excess of 120,000 people, right? And until we get to realize, and until they realize that the power of the people must control the people in power, we are saying the power of the people must control the people in power. And you can quote me on saying that, and the bottom line is the roads need fixing. When you look at some of the prices that bus operators use to maintain their vehicle, we don't get no concession on spare parts and repair parts. We go to these auto mechanic shops and we spend money. You understand what I'm saying? We don't get any rebate. We dip in our pockets. And operating a bus is a private public business. So we are responsible to the public, and we are being held bound by laws of the state. So in as much as we might be running a private business, it is a private business for public consumption, which means that the public has a significant role to play. And who controls the public, me or the government?
What I want to advise every single Grenadian who is affected by gas to wear something red on their vehicle. Whether it be a ribbon, a scarf, something in support. Because not only bus alone, as we know, gas is affected by every single body. Our electricity company runs on fuel. And with the high cost of fuel, the bills has gone up 12 cents per unit, kilowatt. So what we want now, we want cost of living in Grenada to go down. One of the ways cost of living can go down is by reducing the cost of electricity. When cost of electricity had went up a couple of years ago, I remember bread price, flour price went up, bread price went to $2.50 for $1 bread. We pay $2.50. Gas price went back down to all $11. And now we're still paying that. Flour price went back from the high cost right back down. No price control. This is the time as Grenadians, we need to stand up for our rights.
Yeah. And of course, the whole concerns that were brought forward by the busmen were brought to the post-cabinet briefing to the Finance Minister, Honorable Gregory Bowen.
Yes, the busmen made a plea to the Minister with responsibility for transport with respect to prices at the pump. Now, we recognize that we have no control whatsoever to prices at the pump. And they're asking for reduction. The only way you can give a reduction to the price at the pump is to cut back on government's revenue at this particular time and there is a fixed price. So when the input price, the CIF comes in, you simply add a fixed margin. So it is not a percentage to say that government taxes will go up when the price landed in Grenada goes up. It goes up, it goes down, government receive one fixed amount. Say X dollars on every gallon, X does not vary. We do have at the same point in time the chambers of commerce coming to us to say that goods from Asia, if a container used to cost before $5,000, it is now $15,000. And so the commercial people must pass on the cost to the consumers. And they have requested of the Ministry of Finance to reduce the tax on this. So we have tax reduction one way, tax reduction the other way. Right now, we have to get funds in to help our indigent people. So we understand what is happening out there. But at the same time, you must understand that's the only way to give a break is to cut back on the limited revenues. We've heard it time since the Prime Minister was Minister for Finance. You were there. We told you that nearly 50% cut in revenues.
All right, thank you very much, Honorable Gregory Boeing. And so these are the arguments that are being brought forward by both sides. All right, but still, the busmen are saying that as long as nothing changes, they will continue to be out on the street protesting and pressuring the government to at least do something to help with their plight. Kirani, Kirani, Kirani. That's everybody's anthem right now. That's who everyone is talking about. He's expected to win the 400 meter at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. 8 a.m. tomorrow, God's willing. Folks, it will be very interesting. He is one of the favorites to win this event, of course. And Grenadians are planning to have a ball of a time. Don't tell them I told you that. They're planning to play a mass. Don't tell them I told you that. But here's what. They are already, they meaning the authorities, the police, they are already expecting things to be different tomorrow.
Certainly we are anticipating some sort of social event. If you look at the heats into the semi-finals, I think all Grenadians should be very confident that Kirani is likely to win gold. His timing in the semi-finals was the fastest. The gentleman who beat him for gold in the last Olympic from South Africa, he's not in the finals. I think his closest competition perhaps might come from Gardner, from the Bahamas. And even with that, we're confident that Kirani can overcome those challenges to be able to win gold for us again. If he does, we are expecting Grenada to go into a frenzy. We're expecting there are going to be, sporadic celebrations, not only in Guam, but throughout the length and breadth of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. This morning in one of our meetings, we have discussed what our response is going to be. While we are going to allow, and we should allow, some form of celebration, people have to be mindful of the era that we are in. We're still under COVID-19 regulations, and so illegal gatherings in excess of 20 persons are still illegal. Masks in public are something that still need to be worn. So, as Commissioner indicated this morning, there are 3 phrases that we are guided by during this period: forbearance, restraint, and professionalism. So we're going to allow for some forbearance and some restraint, and we are going to be professional in the way we are going to, approach what is going to happen. But we do have a plan, and bet we're going to execute that plan if, we're asked to do that.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Okay, so we are moving on. Anderson Peters, well, he tried his best at the Olympics just the same, but he did not advance to the men's javelin throw final. All right, he hit the marks at 80.42 meters and 79.71 meters and 78.28 meters. All right, well, he continues to really make us proud. Yeah, at least he's in it, as I saw. I think one of his colleagues was saying he's in it for the long haul. He's young and very, very, very capable of winning gold. All right, so, and not this time, but certainly, I mean, as they do say, there's always tomorrow. At least he was there for the experience and he knows how to prepare accordingly for the next time around. Men caught with illegal firearms might be soon charged, according to police. They are happy that they were able to get 2 firearms off the streets of Grenada.
We were fortunate enough to have taken 2 illegal firearms off the street. One at Goa, which is a .380 with 6 rounds of ammunition. Someone is arrested for that offense. And also a 9mm with 2 rounds of ammunition that was found at Lapo Tree. We are currently investigating the circumstances of this firearm that were found. Hopefully we will be able to charge someone for this offense later this week. It is always important for us as law enforcement when we take illegal firearms off the street, because we see what is happening not only in Grenada, but what is happening regionally and beyond. And one illegal firearm in Grenada is one too much. So those successes, we pride ourselves on continuing to work to make sure that we can reduce the threats that we are faced by illegal firearms in the country.
There's been a lot of robberies happening in Grenada in recent months, probably, let's say, in the past 2 months. Police say that the Thomas brothers are linked to a number of these robberies.
Significant to us, though, is the fact that we have made a significant breakthrough in some robberies that we have been having over the last couple weeks into the last month. We have had a shop that was robbed in St. Patrick's of $1,830.10. Fortunate for us, this weekend we were able to arrest one Anderson Thomas and his younger brother for that robbery. They are also linked to a number of robberies that we have had over the last couple of weeks. One at the Victoria gas station, the Melville Street gas station, Penn Motor gas station, and the Tivoli gas station. A number of persons are in custody as I speak, assisting with these investigations, and we are hoping that as the week progresses we will be able to charge a few people for those robberies. This is a significant breakthrough for us, and so this weekend has been a very good one for law enforcement in this regard. I think
and they are saying that they are confident. They believe that it is the same persons that are responsible for most of these robberies.
I think the robbery happened over perhaps a month and a half time. We have had one at Victoria gas station. I think that happened in excess of a month. And then we have had recent ones like the Ped Motor one that happened about 2 or 3 weeks ago. We have had one on Melville Street, and we have had one on Tivoli. We are close to believing that the same set of people are responsible for all of these robberies, and that, as I indicated, by the end of the day we should be able to put the final curtains down on making arrests in these robberies and bringing these people to justice at some stage.
Thank you very much, Superintendent Ronnie Cohen. He is the person responsible for the Community Relations Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force. Disadvantaged students who were successful in this year's CPEA examinations are now eligible to receive a scholarship from the Keith Mitchell Foundation. Now, the KM Foundation, named after Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell, is now accepting referrals from principals, teachers, community leaders, and others to name families of children who are economically disadvantaged. Interested applicants are urged to send in an email to kmfoundation473@gmail.com or call 417-5717. In 2019, under the chairmanship of the late Sir Royston Hopkins, the foundation was upgraded from a one-time grant to a 7-year scholarship to 75 students, 5 years at secondary school and 2 years at the T.A. Marisho Community College. Now, due to the economic hardship many families are experiencing at this time as a result of loss of employment because of the coronavirus pandemic, the Keith Mitchell Foundation says it's seen it fit to increase the number of scholarships offered. To date, the foundation has assisted the children of over 150 families in Grenada, Carriacou, and Petite Martinique. What? Okay. All right. So the next thing, how we looking? Ooh, oh, we're running out of time. All right. So those of you who haven't shared the program, Robbie Benjamin, long time I didn't see you. What it is? All right. Big up. Kimon Callis, what's happening, bro? All the best to you as well. All right, so folks, here's what we're going to do. We're taking a quick break, and when we come back, we have the weather for you because you need to stay on for the weather. And, of course, we also have for you the national report. So stay there. We are coming back, all right? And if you have not yet done so, of course, we'd like to encourage you to please go ahead and share the business again, giving other people an opportunity to see that we are live.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
After being locked down during the pandemic, get ready for summer with Rika. Live this summer with Rika's Summer in Every Drop promotion. Buy any Rika combo of 6 200ml, 4 330ml, or 3 1-liter Rika juices and get a chance to win. Win Apple AirPods, plunge pools, beach chairs with umbrellas, barbecue grill set, gamer set, and weekly pop-up giveaways. With Rika, there's summer in every drop. Promotion ends August 31st. Tickets available at all leading retailers island-wide. Rika, distributed by Superb Distributors Inc., Tempe, St. George's.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex, or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016, or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen at the best price. We offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit or call us today for 14-3114-232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
Refresh and win. Refresh and win $10,000 cash with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Yes, you could be the lucky winner of $10,000 cash when you enjoy a 591 ml or 355 ml Coca-Cola Original Taste or 591 ml Sprite. Look under the special yellow cap to find your unique code and text to 423-1131 or enter via the web portal lnq.in/Coca-Cola GD to win weekly cash prizes, grocery vouchers, meal vouchers, mobile credits, free Coca-Cola, or the grand prize of $10,000 cash. Refresh and enter as often as you like. Coca-Cola. Open for better. Terms and conditions apply. Visit Coca-Cola Grenada on Facebook and Instagram for details. Please follow all COVID-19 protocols when redeeming prizes.
Are you prepared for the hurricane season? Do you have a plan? Remember, water is essential in any emergency plan. Determine your family's water needs. Ensure your storage containers are food grade and store at minimum 35 gallons of water per person per day for at least 1 week. Understand that your planning may be different this year because of the need to protect yourself and others from COVID-19. Take the necessary actions to ensure that your household has an adequate stored water supply should there be an interruption. Be prepared. Nawasa, committed to meeting customers' needs.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo Supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Finance Minister says 2021 COVID-19 economic stimulus package will take a multi-sector approach. We'll have details to this story and more in the national report. With the details to the news for Wednesday, August 4th, 2021, I am Chrisanne Mitchell. Government is taking steps to ensure that the 2021 COVID-19 economic stimulus package will benefit a wider cross-section of the population. Government has engaged in a number of stakeholder consultations as part of its multi-sector approach to rolling out the series of benefits for those most impacted by the economic fallout from the pandemic. There are various components in the $36 million stimulus package, including assistance to the transport sector, additional support for micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises, unemployment benefits, and emergency response income through cash transfer for vulnerable persons. Announcing the government's $36 million stimulus package last Wednesday during an address to the nation, Prime Minister Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell said 9,000 Grenadians stand to benefit directly from the assistance, with another 10,000 to benefit indirectly. In 2020, government, through support from the International Monetary Fund, IMF, provided support to various sectors to the tune of $22 million, which benefited more than 7,000 Grenadians. Minister for Finance and Economic Development, Honorable Gregory Bowen, on Wednesday said with the pandemic continuing, many persons are still significantly affected, and therefore government is helping to ease the burden as much as it can, given its own limitations with reduced revenue being generated.
The internet assistance to the indigent. $7 million will be administered as loans through the Grenada Development Bank to the micro, small, and medium, the three micro, small, medium-sized enterprises. Approved concessionary conditions have been relaxed. It's 1% interest rate, 12 years repayment, with a grace period of 3 years. Among the eligible, you have others, but we want to pinpoint the bus owners who will use the receipt to pay off the loan burden from the moratorium given to them by the banks on their existing loans because of the pandemic.
The largest component of the stimulus package is funded by the Caribbean Development Bank under the Inter-American Development Bank, Caribbean Development Bank Global Loan Program. The money is being provided to government under very concessional terms.
Additional $5 million will be injected into the Small Business Development Fund for continued lending to micro and small. $8.9 million facility from the Caribbean Development Bank under the Inter-American Development Bank, Caribbean Development Bank Global Loan Program to build health, social, and economic resilience in the OECS member states during the COVID-19 crisis.
Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Mike Sylvester, said the intention is to ensure that a wide cross-section of the population benefits, and he provided a breakdown of the potential beneficiaries. He explained that over 2,000 persons who do not currently qualify under the government's cash transfer program, SEED, will be eligible to benefit from the stimulus package based on the expanded criteria.
Two categories that benefit, that's categories 1 and 2, that benefit from transfers at this particular point in time. What this program will do for a period of time, 6 months we're thinking, would provide support to categories 3 and 4 on the SEED registry for, as I said, a short period of time. So what it does really is expand the current list of beneficiaries under the program for a period of time, persons who are working in the informal sector. So you're not on cash transfer programs. You in the informal sector, you'd have lost your job. You would benefit from the program. Of course, we have to look at some of the conditions that would enable persons to benefit.
Government has partnered with telecommunications company Flow to provide internet access to 1,500 households island-wide as part of its 2021 COVID-19 economic stimulus package. On Wednesday, Finance Minister Honorable Gregory Bowen said under the arrangements, households will get access to 15 megabytes of data at a subsidized cost for 1 year. The arrangement is aligned with the government's digitization agenda, which seeks in part to better utilize available technology to increase the efficiency of doing business with government. According to Minister Bowen, through cost sharing, the internet package, which will usually cost customers $104 monthly, will be reduced to a payment of $20.
Flow will contribute $54. The recipient that's the family, will pay $20, and the government of Grenada will secure the remaining $30 for a 50 megabit internet connection. 1,500 households will benefit for a period of 1 year under this program. We must recognize that we have moved into the digital era. Education, services, all come through an internet connection.
The beneficiaries will be drawn from Flow's list of customers who are unable to make monthly payments, and also from community and other databases through which needy families can be identified.
Flow has already started with a list of persons that we see struggling to pay their bills. And many of them have dropped off the radar in the sense that we will say disconnect, well, let's say give up the internet. And we'll be using a lot of contacts that we have through the villages, etc., in order to identify further persons. It's only 1,500 families. And we know that it's tight. If you make a decision, you'll say, I'll give up the internet at $104 now. So identifying them, we'll start with Flow, and we'll use the other social contacts.
Grenada is already in a celebratory mood, with all hopes pinned on Olympic gold medalist Kirani James bringing home another gold medal when he competes in the men's 400 meters at the Tokyo Olympics on Thursday morning. James, who secured gold at the London Olympics in 2012, has a season best effort of 43.88. Minister for Sports Honorable Yolande Bain-Hosford congratulated the Grenadian athletes for being ambassadors at the Games and encouraged them to give of their best.
As Minister responsible for sports, I would like to congratulate our Grenadian athletes Kimberly Ince, Delroy Felix, Melanie Rodney, Anderson Peters, who have completed their Olympic journey. This is their first Olympics. Even though they may not have won any medals, representing Grenada at the world's biggest sporting event in itself is a major accomplishment in the eyes of all Grenadians. They are champions. I would also like to wish Melanie Rodney a speedy recovery and look forward to her return in the international circuit. I look forward to cheering on our two-time Olympian Lyndon Victor as he continues his quest for a medal in the men's decathlon tonight at 8 p.m. Grenada time. His dedication and determination illustrates to us all that we can rise and become better as we continue to strive for excellence. Grenada and the rest of the world will have their eyes on the men's 400 meters tomorrow, as Kirani James will compete in his third Olympic final, making history, becoming the first Grenadian to ever do so. I wish him the very best. Congratulations to all our Olympic athletes. We are very proud of you. Continue to keep Grenada's flag flying high.
Minister Bain-Hosford is appealing to Grenadians to observe all COVID-19 protocols, even as they celebrate the achievements of our athletes in Tokyo. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
The victory is coming all the way from Tokyo. Kirani James is heading for gold. We anticipate his victory. Our son will be bringing home the medal. Celebrate with care. Keep your social distance. And most of all, remember to wear your mask. Gold is precious, and so is life, especially in these times of COVID. Look out for fireworks in each parish as we salute the Jaguar. Kirani James, celebrate responsibly. Wear your mask. A message from the Ministry of Health and the Government of Grenada.
Welcome back. The Royal Grenada Police Force urges Grenadians to responsibly support Kirani James, who will be running the men's 400 meters at the Olympic Games in Tokyo. On August 2nd, the athlete placed second in the men's 400-meter semi-final in 43.88 seconds, qualifying him for the finals on Thursday, August 5th. Plans are already in the pipeline for a huge celebration in Kirani's hometown, Guelph, following Thursday's race. Head of the RGPF's Community Relations Department, Superintendent Vanny Cowing, speaking on the GIS Spice Morning Show, said he anticipates a successful event. The RGPF will not impede individuals from celebrating. However, they must be mindful that we are still amid a global pandemic.
It is an occasion for us to celebrate. I would like to see people celebrate the gold or the silver, but we must do so bearing in mind that we are still under a state of emergency. We are still in an era of pandemic. The gathering has to be controlled and managed. So I am sure we can find times and occasion to celebrate but not violate. Yeah? We can celebrate but not violate. You don't have to be in the crowd of 600 people and 300 people to celebrate. We can celebrate in small groups, in small crowd, keeping our mask on, making sure we follow the rest of the protocols of the sanitization and everything else. Because I think it's going to be, foolhardy of law enforcement to say to Grenada, hey, Kirani is going to win gold, but everybody should stay in their house and watch it on the television. I don't think that's the expectation. And I don't think we'll be naive enough to expect people to do that. So we do expect people going to come on the street, going to, celebrate in their communities and so forth. But you can celebrate in the immediate environs of your home. Small group of people can have their own celebration.
Based on data from the Ministry of Health, Grenada currently has 4 active cases. He said it takes just one individual to cause an outbreak.
We also have to bear in mind, as you indicated, being fully vaccinated, based on the science, fully vaccinated people may not be demonstrating any symptom of the virus, but they can be carriers. They can be asymptomatic. So being fully vaccinated doesn't mean that you cannot catch the virus and cannot spread the virus. And all more the reason why we need to be cautious. When this celebration is over, as we said some years ago, there is still a life to live. There is still your health to be mindful of. There is still your family that you need to be care of. So do not let one opportunity of jump up cause you and your family now to be in a state of medical hysteria, where you have to be seeking medical advice and medical attention for what you may bring home just for one jump up. So I'm saying have the jump up if you think you must, but do so responsibly. Do so bearing in mind that Grenada still have COVID. We have 4 active cases. And, we're not totally out of the woods. And all of these people that are coming in illegally, it takes just one of those persons to be in the same jump-up ban like us. And then we have another outbreak.
That story has ended the national report for Wednesday, August 4th, 2021. Recapping the top story, Finance Minister says 2021 COVID-19 economic stimulus package will take a multi-sector approach. On behalf of the entire news team, I am Chrisanne Mitchell saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Chrisanne. And it is now time for us to take a look at the weather. So first, I ain't finished yet, man. All right, so the first thing that we will do is we will take a look at the weather, and then we'll do the public focus for you. Okay, folks, we apologize for that. We just had a very important call coming in. There's a statement that will be put out in about 15 minutes time from now. That statement will be put out by the acting CMO, the Chief Medical Officer of the Ministry of Health, Dr. Sean Charles. Okay, so folks, we just got a call that says that in 15 minutes from now, a statement will be made by the acting Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sean Charles. So you will have to come back. We will wrap up the program as we are doing now, and then we will come back live in 15 minutes time with that statement from the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sean Charles. All right? All right, so that is the call that we just received to let us know about that. So don't go far once the program has ended, because we will be coming back on. All right? With that statement from the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sean Charles. Okay, so what we were doing is we were about to tell you about the weather. So we're going to give you the weather update first, and then following that we will have the public forecast. All right, so we're going to give you the tropical weather outlook from the Met Office. Now, a tropical wave is in the Atlantic Ocean along 57 west from 17 north southward to across Suriname, approximately 262 nautical miles east of Grenada, moving west at around 20 knots. Scattered moderate convection is noted from 10 degrees north to 13 knot between 54 west and 58 west, with additional convection near the axis over northern and the southern America. It says over northern South America. Now the axis of this wave is expected to cross Grenada early Thursday morning. Thus, an increase in cloudiness with showers is expected during the day on Thursday. That ain't stopping nothing. Okay, and now what we have to go through for you is the public weather forecast sent to us by the Met Office. Let's see what we are seeing here in that public forecast. All right, let me just make sure everything looking proper. Right. So the weather is expected to be generally fair and hazy, with the occasional increase in cloudiness accompanied by light, isolated showers. Tonight's minimum temperature is expected to be about 25 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to easterly at 5 to 15 miles per hour, becoming variable to calm at times. Seas are slight to moderate, with waves 2 to 4 feet in open waters. And that is our weather report for tonight. All right. So that's it right there for our weather. And let's say hello to Cynthia, Sylvia, Charmaine, Della, Ezran, Nova. Who's Nova? Kirani, Doris, and everybody, my family, your family, everybody who's currently on the program. Chemo, Dolores. Well, I said Doris already. And the whole crew, thank you very much for joining us. Shom, Vicky, Shireen, Rayburn, Robbie, and Angel. Everyone else, thank you for watching. Okay, guys? And make up Brenda. What's happening, Brenda? Ezra and Lisa, thank you for watching. So, folks, again, we'll be back here in about 10 minutes' time from now. We have a special statement, an announcement to be made by the Chief Medical Officer, Dr. Sean Charles. And that will be at 10:15. So that's it for now. See you shortly. All right, so folks, that's it. And we're going to touch base again. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big up my bedroom from Wayne Boy. The port. Yeah, the other day I big him up, and you see how to big him up, so I have to big him up again. The Sean. All right, the Sean. The truck guy on the port. Big up. And all the other port workers. Big up all the whole self, you know what I mean? Blessings to you guys, all right? May God bless you. Take care, take care, take care. All right. Let me see what we have here. More messages coming in. Okay. All right. Okay. So, yeah, boy. Anyway, we'll see you guys shortly. You will not see my face, all right? When I say that, I mean that we'll be live. Okay? In 10 minutes from now. So see you guys in a moment.